Good day. We have breaking news from the motherfucking White House. It's your hood press secretary, as always, the Cora Show. And we about to give you nothing but raw and uncut news from our president, Donald J. Trump. He's talking about basically what just happened at the Congress, and they wanted to go down to the Department of Education. And here's what he had to say. President Trump, you may speak.
Of Education, what do you think when you saw Democratic lawmakers trying to get into the Department of Education earlier today?
Oh, I see the same ones. I see Maxine Waters, a lowlife. I see, all these people. They don't love our country. They don't love our country. We want great education. So they rank 40 countries in education. We're ranked dead last. But the good news is we're number one in one category. You know what that is? Cost per pupil. We spend more per pupil than any other country in the world. You look at Norway, Denmark, Sweden, various countries all up and down, Finland, China does very well in education. And then you look at us. We spend much more money than they do per pupil or any other way, but we spend much more money than they do, and yet we're ranked this year, Biden's last year, congratulations, Joe, we're ranked dead last. So what I want to see is education. Number one, I like choice. We all like choice. But beyond choice, long beyond choice, I want to see it go back to the states where great states that do so well have no debt. They're operated brilliantly. They'll be as good as Norway or Denmark or Sweden or any of the other highly ranked countries. They'll be, you probably have 35 to 38 states will be right at the top. And the rest will come along. They'll have to come along competitively. And by the way, we'll be spending a lot less money. And we'll have great education.
Maxine Waters. That old ass lady need to go sit down somewhere. I promise you I ain't playing with you. But listen to this. Cost per pupil. He's saying that they're putting more money in that. This is what cost per pupil means. It is a cost per pupil is a measure of how much a school district spends per student on a specific course. What that means is this. You know how school just start and everybody's getting ready to go to fucking school, okay, goddammit? And you went school shopping and everybody's on their way. And they got to count those heads. That's what that means. They get money per head. All right. So how you feel about this? The fact that you will go to jail if your children are not in school, y'all don't think that that's a problem? Because it's not the fact that truancy officers want to come to your home and pick up your kids for them not being there. It's the fact that if they're not there, they don't get funding. Okay? That's what he means. They're spending more money in that than anything. Of course they're spending more money in that. I mean, the parents is going to jail for truancy. Literally. Real talk. See, and I really feel like, especially for the high schoolers, not the little schoolers, because the middle school and the elementary school, they really don't have that say so. But them high schoolers, they be like, they just gonna stay home because they just don't feel good, or they should go to jail for themselves. See, if you teach the students a lesson, then it will be better and they will stay in school. Amen. But course per pupil means if your kid ain't in school, they not gonna get paid for that head. That's what that means. So y'all think that that's okay? That's not okay to me. Because if I say my child ain't going to school because they sick, I shouldn't have to write you a fucking letter. I shouldn't have to write you a letter explaining why my kid ain't been in school. So yeah, change the Department of Education. Needed to be changed. Yes, stop teaching them that dumbass shit that's going on around in school right now. They need to learn arithmetic, math, social studies, real geography, like real history. That's what they need to learn. Real history, not fake history. Real history. How we on here telling the truth about what's really going on with the Democrats and how they did all of this. That's what they need to be learning. Because it's a great day here at the White House, at the Cora Show. Amen. All right, y'all. I got to go. I'm going to come back a little bit more with some more news for y'all. But I just want to give this to y'all. And I wanted the Democrats, the people in the back, I really wanted them to understand what course per pupil mean. Because that means if your child is not in school, that the federal can't fund them the money. This is why they pressure you. Oh, your kids missed 2 days. Oh, your kids missed 3 days. Oh, you got to send us a letter. Because they need that money. Amen. As of right now, I have no more fucking further questions to answer. And I'll see you in a minute. Goodbye.